Hello there! Welcome back to the archives of the Iblan Church. It's been a while since we've seen you. I hope that you've been doing well since the last time you were here. Still not interested in joining the church just yet? That's fine too. We're glad to be of service to you. So, whose record are you looking for today? Dusk of Iblis. I see, he's quite the interesting figure. I'm sure you are aware, but Dusk of Iblis is just the man's alias. Regrettably, we do not know what his real name is, but our Lord Iblis of Light has been putting a considerable amount of effort into finding his true identity. Until we find this information, he has requested that we call him Dusk, although he does accept Dusk of Iblis as a formality. His memories of the time before awakening are unclear. He does not remember where he is from or when he was born or much of his history at all. He does know that he was diagnosed with a rare degenerative disease that attacked his nervous system, and that was why he was initially sent out to the Ark. After spending some time on the Ark managing the symptoms of his disease, it eventually became too much to bear, and they had to perform an emergency procedure that would accelerate the reincarnation of Iblis the Enlightened. We assume that, like Iblis, Dusk is able to change his physical form at will, or at least is able to alter major physical features, but he has not made use of this ability. Dusk stands about as tall as Iblis of Light and maintains a similar physique, although Dusk tends to be more lean than bulky. Dusk has black hair that he keeps much shorter than Iblis does and has bright red eyes. It is worth noting that Dusk wears a very long black jacket, mostly because he is never seen without it, unless he is in the middle of a fight, in which case we don't know where he keeps it. Dusk is a very powerful magical being, second only to Iblis himself. Although he is not able to command magic in the same way that Iblis does, Dusk is still a magical force to be reckoned with. We're not entirely sure what form of magic Dusk uses. Iblis assures us that it is a different form of the light, but we can't confirm that claim. Although Iblis has the higher raw power and Dusk has yet to unleash his full potential, Dusk is generally able to overpower Iblis. Additionally, he has boasted that he has the ability to make measurably perfect pancakes. We're not sure what benefit this power provides, but it's nice to know. Dusk is much more serious than Iblis of Light. The two consider each other to be brothers, but they focus on slightly different things. While Iblis is focused on the church and the well-being of his followers, Dusk is more worried about the well-being of humanity as a whole. That's not to say Iblis does not, but Dusk's distance from the church allows him to see things from a wider scope that we might not think about. Dusk feels that Iblis has several distractions that keep him from thinking about the big picture. He does his best to consider the wider ramifications of our actions, but Dusk is prone to tunneling in on one problem and ignoring the consequences of his own. Although Dusk presents himself as this rough, cold, calculating machine, he does have a softer side that he hides very well, only revealing it to those he feels he can truly trust. Currently, Dusk's focus is on keeping Capital City safe and helping establish the Tribune as our new form of government. He is also fulfilling his mandated community service hours aboard the Ark, a slap-on-the-wrist punishment from the Iblanite trials. That's really all there is to it. He is a supporter of the church and our message, but his actual interactions with us are very minimal. Still, we appreciate all the help we can get. And that's everything we know about Dusk of Iblis. Thanks for listening. I'm glad we could be of service. Please feel free to join us back on Thursday when we'll be talking about different little facts and tidbits about the Union. I hope to see you then. Hi, I'm Gabe, and it took me a lot longer than it should have to record this end slate. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing so you don't miss the next one. If you want more content from me, consider following me on Twitter, where eventually I'll tweet some more. If you want to learn more about anything I'm talking about or catch some details I missed, consider buying my books. Links are in the description below. Also consider checking out the Tumblr, where I post side stories and art about the books that I can't really put anywhere else. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.